Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dream Theory. Continuing on from where I was at, we're now on night 2. If you missed night 1 and wanted to catch up for the story, there'll be a link at the end of the video. You can go ahead and skip ahead right to that and click on the little end screen thing if you'd like to. It'll also be in the playlist for this. You can go back to my channel and check on that to kind of pick up where we left off and whatnot, so on and so forth. So we're going to get right back into it. We're back on the part where I'm going to go collect objects by walking with my very robotic body through the woods. I'm going to find stuff. Last time it was 2 tapes and a letter. Okay, that was definitely, or a newspaper rather. So that was the newspaper. Okay, so you stop when you see him, her, it, android. So, you have this evil creature that was supposedly made up by the new headmaster to help the kids not think that it was suicide, that instead it was a monster out to get them, which somehow soothed the kids, because the idea of, I guess, not suicide and it being a monster was easier on them. So now, we're living in this world where we are the son of the new headmaster who made up the lie. And it seems like we're kind of experiencing it like maybe it wasn't a lie. Like maybe there actually is a creature out there out to get people. Right there in my heart. Retry, yes. Now I gotta go back to it. Still one more thing somewhere. I moved. Okay. 1 second, guys, I'll be back. I also moved my camera position so you can see the map that's in the bottom left, in case you were interested in that. It doesn't show the dot of where you are at the exact time. It's kind of a general idea. Oh, the game's hard, but we're gonna beat it. We're gonna do it. Try to find the final thing. Wow, you really just like come up out of nowhere, don't you? Okay, make a left. You got the newspaper. The tape was like directly on the path, kind of hidden down to the tree line. There it is. Okay, we're good. I just gotta head back. So I was walking all over the place last time, hoping to find where to go. The answer was actually super simple the entire time. Don't you do this to me, I swear. I can't lose it, not now. I'm too close to winning. Home stretch, home stretch, home stretch. Yeah. Okay. Home stretch completed. Here we go. Click on the table to investigate. So we've got some more newspapers and also the tapes. So we'll start with the left, work our way right. Yeah, so it's actually in chronological order. That's cool. So, strange events. The last few days, strange events have happened around St. Alliston School. Years ago, at the time of the suicides, an unknown female figure was recorded by the security cameras owned by the school. No one knows who is her up to this day. Nobody knows who she is up to this day but Grimshaw. The comma, the punctuation, the miswording is making this a little hard for me, as if I didn't already have a hard enough time. So, but Grimshaw said in 2003 she is associated with the murders, not suicide, murders, as they were never suicides. I say this to you before I leave. Clayton said to us, it's not proven. What Grimshaw said is not proven yet. So, Clayton is the new headmaster, and Grimshaw was the old headmaster. So Clayton is under the assumption that it was suicide and started the rumor of the black android looking figure that was killing people in order to kind of relieve the tension of suicide. And Grimshaw, the previous headmaster, is under the suspicion that instead of suicide, that it was murder. So, more strange things. Today, the School of St. Alliston closed its gates, but not forever, just for one single day. Today at 7 a.m., writings were found on the wall with red paint. The writing was Revenge and Clayton, but Clayton's writing was crossed out. What is happening with St. Alliston School? So that was February of this year, so I'm taking it that this is kind of in the future from when the murders and such happened.
Hello once again, Mr. Grimshaw.
Well, Henry. I told you not to do it.
So you know about it.
The whole local media is talking about it.
What shall I do now?
I'm not in the position to make these decisions anymore. Aren't you the headmaster, Henry?
Yeah, but I need your help. We cannot have another dead child.
If you don't want another dead child, then you won't open the school again.
Look, Mr. Grimshaw, the only way for us to fix this is to find the killer.
Ah, the killer. Do you think that the girl on that the cameras have recorded will just come and say, "Hey, I'm the killer"? No, I doubt it.
How do we know it was her? The only footage that we have from her is when she entered and left the school. That's all.
And that's not suspicious to you?
We saw her again. I will end this. One way or another, I promise.
I have always trusted you, Henry. So please, keep your promise.
Okay. So now we're on the wake part 2. This is where I assume we're back in the bed with the flashlight trying to not die. Yep, here we go again. So, kind of Five Nights type of feel. Okay, whenever you hear that, you gotta find him. So, the murderer may be coming back, possible murderer may be coming back for children again. And Clayton is trying to uncover the mystery, such. Although I'm assuming based on the game so far, the murderer actually is a monster. And that this isn't the kid's fear. Again, the game itself is not overwhelmingly hard. Okay, so that's when I have to hide under the bed. I was always unsure about that. So when he's at the foot of the bed, you have to real quick get under the bed. Easy game. Again, game itself, not hard. I know I was saying that last time I died, but it's just, you know, it may take 1 or 2 tries to get repetition down to understand everything that's going on. How old am I that I have no toy cars? Not this time, son. Not this time. Okay. So far, so good. There actually is a random aspect to it, too. It's not pre-programmed to be the same thing every time. Okay, so foot of the bed doesn't mean hide under the bed. Okay, so you have to be on top of the bed so we can look into the ceiling there. Okay, so far so good. We're at the first minute. We're killing it. We're doing good. Everything is well. Not even stressed out. Because we are destroying this game. Okay. Again, the game itself is starting to get a little repetitive. Especially because how long you have to survive at night, and after the first night of doing this, like, it doesn't really feel as refreshing. But for an indie game, way above where I think it should be at. Again, I like everything from the little voice acting and everything else that they did themselves. It just says indie to me. And so far I am pretty wrapped up in the storyline. I like it. It's not super complex or hard to follow. It's pretty straightforward. And under the bed. And back up. Check the ceiling to be sure. Yep. Okay. Yep, it had to be somewhere. We're almost at 3 minutes. Perfect. Okay, so that was the end of part 2. So this one again starting to get a little lengthy, so I'm gonna end this one here as well. So part 3 will be coming up here probably soon. Again, so far feedback on this game. Great indie game, screams indie between the voice acting, just the storyline itself is very creative. Just, again, I love Itch.io. I love being able to play these types of games and be able to show them off and let everybody know what's going on aside from the AAA titles that are out there. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you're interested in this series and you like what's going on so far, be sure to give me a thumbs up so I know you like what's going on. Subscribe if you like games of any kind, whether it be indie or the occasional bigger game. And then also, as always, remember you are #1.